Hello and welcome to the Worker Bee Yoga channel. I'm Hannah, and today we're going to be doing a short 10-minute bedtime yoga routine. If you are struggling to sleep at night and you're not exactly sure what's going on, make sure you check out my sleep type quiz. So in 90 seconds, you can just fill in some simple questions to work out what type of sleeper you are, get your sleep personality, and get some tips to improve your sleep. I'll enclose the link in the box below. Let's get started with the bedtime yoga routine. So I'd like you to find yourself in a comfortable seated position that could be cross-legged, or you might want to have the feet outstretched in front. You can also come into a kneeling position. Wherever you are, I'd like you to find a nice long spine. So you might want to sit on something like a block or brick like this, or a cushion or blanket. When you're here, just gently either gazing softly at the floor or closing down the eyes fully. I'd like you to start to take some deep breaths. So inhaling through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. One more of those. Inhaling through the nose. See if you can sigh and let go of the rest of the day. I'd like you to just pop the hands or the fingertips on your belly and starting to breathe into them as you inhale, really feeling the belly rising against the fingertips, and as you exhale, feeling the belly gently fall back against the spine. So really encouraging the breath down from the nostrils all the way down into the depths of the belly. See if you can get your breath to be really low, really slow. Making each breath a little bit deeper, a little bit fuller. And our breath is such a powerful way of starting to calm the body down for bed. So just by focusing on that gentle inhale and exhale, you can start to allow your mind to prepare itself for sleep. After your next exhale, just allowing the breath to fall away, the hands to gently rest back in the lap, and gently blinking the eyes open. You're going to inhale the arms up to the sky and exhale down just to find a gentle forward fold. You can keep the fingertips tented like this. I'm just looking to find a little stretch, perhaps walking the fingertips towards the left-hand side just to get into the side of the body. Back to center and across to the opposite side. And again, coming back to center, we'll inhale the arms up, exhale them down, coming now onto a kneeling position. I'd like you to bring the bum back towards the heels, feel the belly lower down towards the mat, and then you're going to lower down to find a child's pose. So options here is you could add a little blanket underneath. It can help to bring the bum down towards the heels, and you can pop a block underneath the forehead. This could be a cushion or something like that if you don't have a yoga block at home. From here, you can bring the arms out in front, or you can bring the hands by the sides and just allow the palms to face upright. Taking some deep breaths, just allowing yourself to surrender into the mat beneath you. Coming back to watch that gentle inhale and exhale through the nose. And see if you can use your exhale to sink a little bit deeper. See if you can surrender down into the mat a little bit more. On your next inhale, gently using your fingertips to roll yourself super slowly upright. And then coming down onto our backs. We're going to bring the knees into the chest and just give ourselves a hug. So option to rock from side to side here. Just getting rid of any tension. lowering down the legs just to bring the soles of the feet to the floor, extending your right foot out along the floor. You're going to bring the hands out beside you or perhaps into a T shape or bending at the elbows. And then you're going to bring the left knee across. So option to leave it where it is. You can also bring that right hand around to support it and perhaps look over the left fingertips. You're looking to find a gentle belly stretch, perhaps a slight hip stretch as well, so you might feel it in the outer hip area. Breathing softly, breathing slowly here, and coming back to that breath. Taking a couple more rounds of breath here, really seeing if you can allow yourself to gently relax and soften into the floor below. So imagine like you're switching off your muscles. Gently inhaling yourself back up to center, extending out the left leg and bringing the right leg in, and then bringing it across, perhaps using that left arm just to allow yourself to find a little bit of an extra stretch into that outer hip area, if that's comfortable for you. When you're here, option again with the arms to be in a T shape, bent elbows, or just the hand a little bit closer down towards the body. And wherever you are, option to look over the opposite fingertips. You can have the neck in the center, or you can actually look towards that knee if that is more comfortable for you. So taking a position that feels good, taking perhaps a big deep breath in through the nose. See if you can sigh everything out here. Letting go of your day. Sinking, allowing yourself to be soft onto the mat beneath you. And then rolling back up to center. That's bringing the knees back in towards the belly and giving yourself a hug once more. And when you're ready, I invite you now to see if you can find a wall or a sofa, something like that. Scoot yourself around or move yourself across the room if you need to. And you're just going to bring your bum as close as possible to that surface. So as I said, it could be a sofa or something like that. And just bring the legs up the wall. Allow the hands either to be by your sides, or you can bring the left hand to the heart and the right hand to the belly. Allowing yourself to really relax against the wall. Just breathing here, deep breaths in through the nose. See if you can relax through the neck and shoulders, soften through the face, and allow the backs of the legs just to soften against the wall. This is a lovely, gentle inversion as our feet are above the heart. It's a brilliant pose for rebalancing our nervous system. And feel free to stay here for as long as you like. You can always pause the video. If you're working with me in this practice, otherwise you're going to bring the knees into the chest. Just give yourself a little hug, a little rock from side to side. And then rolling over onto one side, just coming away from the wall and coming to find yourself flat on your back. You're going to bring the soles of the feet together, allow the knees to just rest outwards. And you can be here without any support if that is comfortable for you. But if you need a little bit of extra support, then you can pop something like a brick or a cushion either under the outside of the knee or the outer edge of the hip, just to give yourself a little bit of support in this pose, depending on how tight your hips are. When you're here, option to have the hands just by your sides, or you can bring that left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly, as we were doing. Wherever you are, gently coming back to that breath and seeing if you can use your exhale to really start to breathe into any areas of tension. See if you can use your exhale to soften the body, allowing it to just start to melt into the floor. On your next inhale, bringing the hands round just to support the backs of the legs and using them to gently bring them up to center. We're going to come into our position, just a final pose, either bringing the knees in to rest towards one another, particularly helpful if you have any lower back niggles going on, or you can come in traditional Shavasana pose, so extending the legs out, just allowing the hands to rest by the sides with the palms facing up, allowing yourself to find a space of real comfort on the floor. The feet are just splaying outwards wherever you are, and you're totally able to relax, bringing that heaviness, that softness that we're starting to feel in the previous poses really into the whole of your body now. Coming back to that breath, taking a big inhale through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. And I invite you to stay here for as long as you need. So you can stay here for longer than the recording. It may even be a position that you may find that you're able to gently fall into sleep from. Do is gently roll onto your side, keeping the eyes closed or with a really soft gaze, and then using your hands to support you to come up to find a comfortable seated position. And I'd like to thank you very much for practicing with me this really short bedtime practice. I hope you're feeling nice and calm and ready for bed. And I hope to practice with you very soon. If you haven't subscribed to the Worker Bee YouTube channel, then be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you're notified every time there's a new video released. I look forward to seeing you back on the mat very soon.